Okay, so Unit 4, we're talking about data distributions and statistics, really. So the first thing that we learned was central tendency. Now, what is central tendency? Central tendency is the three M's, mean, median, and mode. Okay, so you definitely want to remember that. So mean, and that's an average of a data set. Median, which represents the middle number of the data set, and mode, which represents how many times or the frequency a number happens in the data set. So let's take this first data set up here. I want to find central tendency for the three of them. So I'm going to, for mean, add up all these numbers and divide by how many numbers are in the data set. So when I do that, I add them all up, I get 188, and there are 5 numbers in the data set. So I'm just going to simply divide those, and I'm going to get a mean of 37.6. Now, I'll be specific about what I want you to round to. Here, it just actually ends at 0.6, so we'll just do 37.6, and again, that represents the mean. Okay. For the median, this one's a little bit different. I have to order these numbers from lowest to highest because it's going to help me out with finding that middle number. Because, yeah, I could figure it out from here, but these numbers are not in order. They're not in numeric order, so I want to make sure I put them in order. So 15, it's my lowest number. Cross it out. Don't use it again. 22, then 34, then 57, then 60. So now they're in order from lowest to greatest. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, which means that I can very easily point out that middle number. Median for this data set is 34. Okay? And then we'll go on to the next part in a second. Last thing that we want to do is find the mode. Now, the mode, like I said, is the number that most frequently occurs. So here, there is no number that occurs more than once. When there are no numbers that occur more than one time, there is no mode. Okay? Do not put 0. 0 is not an answer because 0 is an actual number. Okay, so when I have no mode, it doesn't work out. Now, for down here, it's the same numbers. I just happen to add one. Okay, so 71 is the new number in the data set for this set here. So it changes a couple of things. One, it changes the mean. The mean is no longer going to be 37.6. This number 71 is way higher than the old mean. So the new mean is going to be completely different. When I add all these up and I divide by 6 numbers, it's going to be 43.2. That is my new mean. I don't like this red. It's not red enough. It's like pink, but it's not. It's red. The median, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So I'm going to still order the numbers from lowest to greatest. 15, 22, 34, 57, 60, 71. Okay, so now there are 6 numbers in the data set. When there is an even number of data points, you have to take the 2 middle numbers, add them together, and divide by 2. So essentially you're finding the mean of those 2 numbers. So the new median for this data set is going to be 45.5. That is my new median. And again, the mode, there is no mode because there is no number that occurs more than once. Okay?